And welcome everyone to another Roulette Rivals 16 quarterfinals between In4Fun and Dein, Nomos. I'm joined for the cast today by Deadly Muffin Man. Welcome.
Hello, 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 everybody.
You're here for a very, very exciting quarterfinals, a rematch between these two players who've previously faced once in their past. I believe it was Roulette Rivals 13. They faced off already. Now they will again for a chance to play in the semi-finals and a chance at winning the tournament.
Yeah, we've just about 30 seconds here. Both very accomplished players. So we heading to Hokkaido first. A fair amount of 3 big 5 maps. Players really wanted those bigger maps here, it seems.
Yeah, Dean said before the match that he does like big maps more than the smaller maps. He did pick 2 of them In4Fun pick in the third. But first off, Hokkaido, a map where In4Fun held the record up until a few matches ago, but the first spin is here. What have we got?
We have Eric Soder's Silenced Assault Rifle Chief Surgeon and Yuki Silenced SMG Resort Security. So not a bad spin whatsoever. Pretty quick, I'd think.
Yeah, I do believe so as well. We see both players planning at least a little bit and almost pressing go simultaneously. Starting Surgeon, I mean, it makes sense if you want to grab Chief Surgeon right away, which I
Absolutely.
believe is,
Both have their syringe and making sure not to get caught by the one guard that can see you or the one enforcer that can see you.
so far almost mirrored gameplay, off by about a second or something between the players. Um,
Yeah, it's genuinely like identical gameplay.
yeah, it looks so funny. Even the little like walk along the wall to make sure to not get spotted by the enforcer.
The first difference, one person picking up their firearm instantly, the other keeping it in their briefcase.
He did an In4Fun, not getting this shot first try will cost him a
They're
little bit
still,
of time.
I mean, not really. It's almost basically still identical gameplay here. On As we see, In4Fun going for the security guard grab here, with Dane doing a different grab.
First bigger deviation between the two. Very nicely done. Not sure. I think In4Fun has the benefit of just not needing to worry about this buddy. Nobody ever walks through that corridor, so you can just leave him here. In4Fun, very, very slight lead so far.
Yeah, it's slight, very slight, as we see both players getting their durian ready for Yuki durian as well.
And yeah, depending on how quickly these NPCs will now get sick for In4Fun, you might just catch up a little bit. Yuki's just started moving, and Yuki is going to 47 sweet for Dean, I believe, which is going to
And
cost him a little bit of time.
it looks like In4Fun's also has Yuki going there. Maybe
Oh.
he's going to try and get her to reroute.
I mean, that is one option, just KOing this guard, and now that should get Yuki to reroute into here. Something Dean didn't think about. We can see on the minimap, Yuki is pathing to this bathroom for In4Fun, as long as she doesn't see that body. And even if she does, it's going to be fine. Both players getting the kill almost simultaneously.
On opposite sides, and this is going to be seconds difference. Here, as they both are running to the exit, and a little slight hesitation there, as we have almost simultaneous, what it looks like button presses, but it seems like Dane finished a little bit earlier.
It did indeed. It is a 3.21 difference.
Crazy.
Uh,
I don't even know who loaded in first either.
they both had pretty similar loading times.
That's what I'm thinking, because they were pretty much neck and neck for that entire first part of the spin.
Absolutely. I mean, I do believe will not be seeing a wave on this one. So I will just quickly go ahead and mute myself while I do this photo finish calculation, although In4Fun is typing. Nope, that's not a wave. So I will just quickly mute myself on the stream. You can go
All
ahead and
good.
talk to the viewers a bit more. But I will quickly go ahead and calculate this photo finish for us. Be right back.
Yep. Yeah, so a very, very tight first map here, which honestly just shows us what this match is probably going to look like. Both very capable players, and Hokkaido at this level is just instinctual. They planned and then they were going about it exactly how they needed to. And we will be seeing Santa Fortuna up next, which is Dane's first pick. And both players will have whoever wins will play Hashashin next round. But Currymaker was asked some questions asked beforehand, and neither player's looking ahead. It seems both of them are just very much focused on the current match and getting the win first before looking ahead. And at this stage of the level, especially with no losers bracket, it's really all about you gotta play the best on the day. Some little chat happening inside Discord with them talking about where they had Yuki throw up as well. As we will be seeing, just waiting on the photo finish, but yeah, it's a very tight photo finish. 3 seconds difference either is not huge whatsoever. As we see both players getting ready for Santa Fortuna next, which you would assume it's going to take longer than under 3 minutes. But yeah, while we are here, we can take a nice little look at how these players got here. With looking at the bracket, In4Fun finished in 15th, just making it by, just getting through on the last day, maybe, I want to say, is when he got through. Only playing 5 of these 6 rounds. With Dein finishing up in 7th, was very much through, actually ended up losing his last match. But in the KO stage, we had In4Fun beat Chris 8-0 in round 1, while Dein beat Quality 8-6 in round 1. And round 2, or in the semifinals, the winner will play Hashashin as well. But both very, very accomplished players. Yeah, it's just to see the level of competition. It really is, the planning phase here was really what whoever ends up losing this probably is what happens, because it was back and forth planning. Also at this moment, I believe the match is still happening. Joker, Jay, and Unique are currently playing in a Berlin that I don't know which one's blue. Oh, that Joker is actually very close to winning. So Joker might be taking that match to go into the semifinals here after a very, very close Dartmoor. Hope everyone was watching that. But yeah, we see In4Fun just doing a little bit of running around practice here in Santa Fortuna. Dane is just waiting, casual. As very tight gameplay. It will be interesting to see with the bigger maps as well. As there's so much more, like Hokkaido is such a not perfect, but like inch perfect map, especially at high levels. So the bigger maps and everything, there's a lot more chance for deviation and just to accidentally rip messing something up anywhere. No, it was very much Hokkaido, McGee. No, don't worry. It was very much Hokkaido. Both players sub 3 on Hokkaido. which is all in itself very impressive. Both players already had PBs of sub 3 as well, I believe. Yes, Joker has also just won quarterfinal matchup. So in one semifinal it will be Scruffy versus Joker, a rematch from the all too well known multi-day match in RR16. I want to say was when that happened. So yeah.
Right. We have a result. It was a close one, but do you want to quickly go ahead and tell the people what it has been?
So, In4Fun loaded for both players loaded once, but for a total of 3.6 seconds, so while Dein loaded for 2.86 seconds, which means Dein leads by 2.47 seconds and takes Hokkaido. Wow.
It was a
That's
really, really
close.
close one. I did have to count them twice, actually, but both counts ended in a Dein win. So, gonna be confident in that. But yeah, what a first map already. So close, and in the end it's gone Dean's way. And as you said, come into Santa Fortuna now. One of the long maps that Dean picked, and also a map that Dean previously won against In4Fun.
Exactly. You're right, Lorenzo. I think it was R15 when Scruffy and Joker had their multi-day match. But the Hokkaido spin was, it was Chief Surgeon Silence Assault Rifle on Eric and Security Guard SMG or Silenced SMG
Silenced
on UP.
SMG, yes.
Silenced SMG, yeah. So a very, very quick spin.
Indeed. Both players having the same troubles at the end. That's also kind of funny. Both having Yuki go to a different suite than intended. But different solutions.
And it worked out pretty much for both players to where, at least from my viewing, I think I was a little bit behind on Dein maybe, but they were running to the exit at the exact same time.
Yeah, absolutely. That certainly wasn't much between them. And I mean, it was like 0.47 seconds away from a tie, and a tie would have been really deserved for either player here in the end.
Yeah, as we come to Santa Fortuna next, In4Fun having played more, but Dein does have the head-to-head win on this, and their personal bests are 0.01 second apart currently.
Indeed. Also one of Dean's better maps, but we have a spin already. It is Rico Delgado Fall as a construction worker, Jorge Franco Consumed Poison as an elite guard, and then Andrea Martinez Silenced Assault Rifle as a gardener. We keep seeing a lot of Jorge Consumed Poison spins recently.
Yeah, I feel like you gotta go this fall. That's Rico. The easiest fall for him is in the Hippo Pit, right?
I mean, I think Hippo Pit is that's certainly the safest, I guess, but it might take the longest. I believe dumping him out his bathroom top floor might work as well, but I'm actually not 100% sure on that, if that's safe or if that gets spotted from somebody down below or something.
I mean, sometimes getting him into that bathroom is a pain because the one lady outside can like hear you so often.
Indeed. Oh, also, actually, this bridge where In4Fun was just a second ago, and I believe that's what he might be going for as well. Red Foximin out there, I think that also works great. Definitely curious what Dean's plan is, though. Oh, also doing that, but with the soft bump.
Yeah, he soft bumped him and is doing that from that side.
Very nice. So yeah, both players doing this exact same strategy, and I guess we were both fooled. In4Fun, though, restarting as that didn't work out, and Dean's KO gets spotted as well.
Both players not having the best timing at that exact moment.
That is heartbreaking for both of them. But yeah, I think this bridge is probably actually the best option that we did not consider. I mean, getting him there is a little bit tricky, as we can see. But certainly not impossible. See In4Fun getting the bullet distraction off just fine. Dein doing the soft bump.
And according to Big Machete, the connoisseur of Santa Fortuna, bridge is fastest.
In4Fun whooshing. Rico, as we can see, this time worked just fine for him, and both of the players seekering Rico. I'm curious who found this gardener last time for Dein, because that has worked previously, I believe. It might have been Rico himself, but no, it's
Oh, it's a guard by the gate.
Oh,
It seems.
And more conscious. Oh, somebody is investigating that on In4Fun's end as well now. This is an issue, and he doesn't have anything to drop or anything. He managed to body block the guard just enough so that he doesn't get spotted. Very, very close on In4Fun's end, but In4Fun first want to get this down properly.
It does have Rico walking a lot further away, so might have to go for a little bit of a drag here if he doesn't KO him. Oh, no. He's just going to let him go to the... Oh, maybe he's going to try and get him on his way back?
Which bathroom does Rico go to? It's actually...
I think he goes to the side one that is like in a funky area.
Because maybe that's also where In4Fun just wants to do this fall kill, or he'll get him on the way back. Of course, also an option. And I think with the Andrea timing, that might actually be what he's planning. Just get Andrea in the meantime as he's in the gardener. I believe he's just acquired his silenced assault rifle, and I believe this is office timing indeed. And don't really want to miss it.
Get construction worker on the way back is what I'd assume.
One possibility, or just isolating Rico, but that is the first kill done for In4Fun, and Dein this time also getting the gardener nice and safe, and is awaiting Rico on the bridge.
Interesting to see if he tries to KO Rico here or does similar waiting.
I would imagine he just KOs him here. I think In4Fun just didn't do it because he was already ran off way too far.
Yeah, as we do see Dein get the KO here.
Indeed. And exactly as you predicted, In4Fun seems to be getting a construction worker.
He just has to get back to Rico before he sees the bodies as he's walking back.
Indeed.
Yeah, I think he should make timing-wise.
Yeah, I mean, worst case, he'll notice by the picture-in-picture showing him a body found. But nope, there's Rico walking back slowly and chilled. And he has plenty of time.
Almost perfect timing, as long as... Yeah, I don't think no one will find that body on Rico's side. So perfect timing to get back right as Rico's walking back up towards the bridge.
Indeed. Nomos did exactly the same as In4Fun, just grabbed the Andrea kill while he's at it. And yeah, in a second, that is gonna be 2 kills down for In4Fun, while Dein is also acquiring the construction worker.
There he goes, finally finds the prompt to follow him.
Indeed, and that's the second kill. In4Fun just needing the consumed poison, and at this point that's just setting up, getting an elite guard and waiting at the exit most likely. So slight advantage to In4Fun for sure, and he can even grab these elite guards that are more often than not in his way while entering the caves anyways.
Well, I just need to make sure they don't inspect the one getting KO'd, because then it always becomes a mess.
That is true, and that one's just looking for the camera. And In4Fun is even gonna KO him, so he doesn't have any issues with him later. A bit of an adaptation on Dean's end. He doesn't go for the disguise first, but rather the buzz. I did not see if he already got the glue that he needs. As
I
you do
don't
need
think he has, because I don't think he's been over to this side of the, or over to the glue side of the map.
are gonna be, yeah, and he's just looks like he's just KOing the hippie and is now running to get the glue. In4Fun in the meantime is looking for this pill, a bottle of consumed poison that's conveniently on the map. What your local shop just has laying on its shelves.
Always nice to see a nice local shop have some nice
Lethal doses
lethal
of,
pills. Yeah.
of medicine. And yeah, slightly to In4Fun, I would still say. Getting the hippie now. And
Well, it's definitely kind of, I think that they've evened out with this grab, as we're gonna see Dein, who brought in pills, but I guess Dein doesn't have the right disguise yet, so that is a little bit of some difference.
yeah, I think the biggest difference between the two right now is likely just going to be In4Fun can just immediately run into the caves. These two guards are already taken care of, while Dein still has to wait here and take care of them first before he can go in. In4Fun did pick up a key card as well.
We see Moo with the lovely raid. Welcome everybody who was previously watching the other match.
Indeed. You came from one banger to the other. Second map of the In4Fun versus Dein Nomos quarterfinals. And yeah, currently ever so slightly In4Fun lead. Going back out as Dean, I believe, is currently running in. I can't exactly tell by these Ks, but yes, Dean is entering.
Yeah. I was like trying to figure out where they were, and I was
like, which direction are they going?
At the same time, at this point now, both kills are just waiting for exits.
Exactly. We might see a return of the infamous buff stop. As I believe In4Fun is gonna wait on the bench until that kill pops, and Dean is likely gonna accompany him in a second, even though it's a parallel dimension.
I was about to say, it's gonna be probably very similar, as we do see Dein drag the body into the bushes just for safety. But yeah, both players just waiting for this exit here.
And even wearing the same disguise.
Is he gonna sit down? And he will sit down and wait.
Waffle time from both of these players, indeed. I mean, In4Fun did trigger or place the bus earlier. I do believe that should.
I believe he did as well.
That should also get them the kill earlier, and I believe it's been a full like 20, maybe even 30 seconds between them. So In4Fun likely going to be out first, but then there it is. Entire eliminated for In4Fun. Waiting for the exit prompt. There it is. And In4Fun has finished. Dean, though, can certainly still catch up on this. I mean, or at least finish within photo finish range. We will wait it out for just a second, as it shouldn't be a lot longer away.
He should be. I guess he's about to arrive, I think.
And yeah, that's 30 seconds past, sadly. So photo finish window will, or it won't be a photo finish, not on map 2 as well. Dean, though, Would have been out about a couple seconds, so less than a minute between them, really.
I'll say he's fully prepared to get out currently, just waiting for the kill to happen and exits before it does. We head
Would
to
have been any
Haven
second
Island
now.
now.
Haven indeed. Another one of In4Fun's map picks. Does make a lot of sense looking at the statistics, because Haven Island is actually the map where In4Fun has his best win rate. We can see 23-1. He's only lost it twice against Danny, Buna, and Blythe, and had a timeout tie versus Pinware in a previous tournament. And this also, In4Fun also won Haven previously against Dein in their other match. And on the other side, on Dane's end, this is the map where he has his worst win rate, 6-8-0. Does certainly say something if that's your worst win rate. But
Yeah,
the bottom nonetheless.
Very impressive.
So even though it's one of the big 5 maps and one of the longer maps, which Dean said he does enjoy himself, it is, at least judging by the stats, definitely favored towards In4Fun.
I think In4Fun now tied up Son of Fortuna, because I want to say Dein had previously beaten him on that map.
That is true, yeah. They played in Roulette 13. They played Dartmoor, Chongqing, Santa Fortuna, Sapienza, and Haven. Only returning maps from that are Santa Fortuna and Haven. Santa Fortuna was, in the last match, won by Dein. This time now In4Fun's got it. This time, this one, Haven, In4Fun has previously won. Maybe now Dein can take his win here. But we shall see. This is also actually Dane's only map with a below 50% win rate. On every other map he has the full 50%. Quite impressive. Maybe he can get this closer to that 50% with this spin. What have we got?
We have Tyson Williams, Explosion Accident Personal Trainer, Stephen Bradley, Cleaver Resort Staff, and Lavilla Vetrova, Silent Shotgun Chef.
Not the most terrible of spins. You gotta set up Tyson. Always something you like to see.
Yeah, I don't even think... Will you even have to come back for Tyson? You won't you?
No, you can't just set him up in a cinema, which I assume both players are going to be doing. Or something similar, could set him up anywhere, really. But then that's just a remote detonation, and none of the disguises, none of the weapons, nothing is required from the Magent for the spin anymore.
We see some pretty mirrored gameplay here as both players grab their Explosion Accident and their briefcase with their shotgun in it.
The gameplay mirroring does continue. Different order of KOing people, but same result. Clear out of this, the bedroom here actually makes me wonder a little bit. Oh, maybe they would just want to do the explosion soundproof? Wait, no, that's not soundproof either, is it? I don't know.
I don't think any of this is soundproof. Who knows?
Maybe the bathroom with the 2 doors, even though there's like windows right there, might not make a difference. A quicker clean out from In4Fun here, though. Short thrown distraction. He's gonna get that.
You do see Dein drag Tyson into the bathroom.
Very interesting one. And In4Fun placing the propane quite far away from Tyson. Quite sure what his plans with that was, but shall see in the future. Both players setting up that kill remotely though. And having acquired their briefcase with the shotgun, having set up that kill, I believe.
I was about to say, Dein almost forgot his briefcase with his shotgun in it.
That is...
But does remember to grab it now.
Yeah, we could see the very annoyed cam shake as he ran back up. So yeah, that gives In4Fun slight edge here. So we will be seeing them run towards the restaurant area first. This little room below has a waiter and a resort staff. the resort staff is permanently here. The waiter does roam in and out, I believe. Or is it the other way? It's the other way around, I believe, because that's the waiter. In4Fun is just KO'd.
Yeah, I think the resort staff's the one that's always in there, as we do see the resort staff coming in currently for In4Fun, as Dein ignores the chefs, but instead grabs the cleaver.
I mean, I guess makes sense. I think both of these players just want to get the Steven kill done first, because you gotta come back here for Ludmilla anyways. So In4Fun is now picked up. The resort staff is now gonna run up for the cleaver, while Dein did it the other way around, grabbing the cleaver first, and is now going for the resort staff. Dean's approach might be a bit more optimized, because the resort guard, which he's currently in, is legal at the top, or in the kitchen, and allows him to pick up the cleaver just fine.
I think both players got a clean cleaver grab as well, since Dein was in the security disguise when grabbing it. Or has In4Fun not grabbed the cleaver yet?
I don't think In4Fun has grabbed it yet. Big whooshes with this other chef.
But does get it cleanly.
Does indeed. Gonna throw distract him so he can get back to his resort staff disguise. And yeah, he does have the chef already prepared, but a bit behind on Steven.
You're coming back over there no matter what, realistically, for Vetrova. So chef is kind of, it's kind of like, oh, you're gonna head that way anyway. As we see Dein hit a nice long seeker on Steven.
Very nicely done. I think he was just about to leave the shed of the Snow Constructor anyways. As we can see him, it's already moving for In4Fun. So I guess with the both of these players will have to wait for Steven to go to a bathroom anyways. Dean, in the meantime, tries to slow Ludmilla down a little bit, as she's quite far in her cycle already. In4Fun took the opportunity and dropped a durian on the personal trainer, which is also something you don't want to forget about. Is one of the required disguises for the spin.
And we see both players getting these kill almost simultaneously.
Indeed. There's In4Fun getting that. Still red guns, but that's from Tyson, and Dean did it as well. In4Fun now might be waiting for the personal trainer. Let's hope he doesn't go into that bathroom stall.
Dane's looking to do a banana personal trainer, it looks.
This is certainly quicker.
It's a very clean banana grab there.
And nicely done, and now
and saving his durian as well.
Indeed, it all is. There goes the breacher. And that is the Tyson kill done for Dean. And with that, Dean is actually in the lead again. So In4Fun will have to run all the way back to get the
personal trainer.
The personal trainer,
and
exactly.
With Dein having a durian as well, has less risk in getting her sick. But still does need to get the chef's disguise, which shouldn't be too challenging.
For fun. Interestingly enough, went back to grab a banana. Not quite sure what for. But yeah, In4Fun. All set up for this Ludmilla kill now. There it is, and now it's a run to the personal trainer, which he did seeker or a medic quite a bit ago at this point.
Yeah, so I don't really know what the banana grab there is for, but as Dein is also just waiting for Ludmilla to get to the bathroom, this could be a tight race to the exit, with I believe Dein being closer to an exit currently.
I would imagine so as well. And In4Fun is actually looking for a...
What is he?
Ooh.
He's throwing up on the stairs?
That is a part of Hitman that we haven't seen so far. But Dean is already out, getting that disguise quicker earlier and being closer to
We'll
an
take
exit.
it. That's not even like a... Was I know, like, you can sometimes have a glitch where people just constantly throw up, but he's just throwing up in the middle of a set of stairs.
That is very interesting. I kind of want to not click accept here just to see more what's happening on In4Fun's end, but I will free him from this spin. And yeah, grant 2 more points to Dean, taking the lead with 2-4 though. Not lost yet, and not won for any player here really. Still plenty of time left.
Yeah, as we head to Berlin, another big map that Dane picked. Both players having pretty good overall stats, with In4Fun having more of a, like, a little over 50%, I think maybe 60-something percent, just a guess. Actually, I can pull it up here.
I'm already checking it out as well.
56. I was close. I was pretty close.
Yes.
But overall times just about a minute apart, pretty much, so not bad. But yeah, I want to say the only Big 5 map that has a currently sub 5-minute time.
That is possible. I couldn't remember another one which does.
And
Okay.
I'm pretty sure this map's had 2 sub 5-minute times, I want to say, because
Possible.
Nezuko got it first in ROWC, and then we see the current record of 4:37, which seems insane for Berlin.
Just trying to remember what all the big 5 are. Colorado has a record of 5 minutes 31, so just above. Santa Fortuna 5 minutes 48, just above as well. Haven 5 minutes 21. Berlin does have the aforementioned 4 minutes 37. And I can't... Which one did I skip?
Mumbai.
All right, Mumbai 5 minutes and 10. Also,
so
shortly above.
plenty of
So,
maps
yeah.
that have the chance to drop below 5, but have not yet.
Certainly.
I feel like there's 2 there that are definitely what Mumbai seems like the closest, and there was one that was like what 5:20. Might have been Haven actually. That you see the right disguise grabs and you're golden.
Yeah, 5:21. All of these are 5 something something. But yeah, not what we're playing for. We've got a short spin, a stream issue on Dean's end. Hopefully that's
He's
fixed.
still live, so I think it might have
He's
just
not
been
live for me actually.
Oh, actually, you're right. Nope, it did just falter.
Did leak the spin there for a second, but I'm gonna.
I didn't even see it.
Just gonna quickly let Dean know that his stream is down.
Always important.
Sadly, I was a bit too slow on the clear spin, so that spin technically was visible.
It popped, like his stream went down, and I refreshed, and then it popped back up on my side, and then it went down again. So.
Yeah, in reality, this was all just for me to not have the terrible spin that I can not even remember what it was. But yeah, we will just hope that Dean can come back alive. Oop, I believe, yeah, okay. His stream seems to be back. He has seems to have some hitmap trouble as well. He's restarting the game, as we can see, but his stream is there at the very least. We'll just wait a second until we can see that Dean's game is working again, and then we can get another countdown in.
Always important to make sure all players are actively live. I've been having some of my own stream troubles, and mid-match had to like pause and restart it or restart my OBS because I was having a like stream key issue, whatever that means.
has happened to me mid cast, actually. A couple matches back.
What does that like? What does it even mean when it's like stream key issue? Do you know? Do you know like what the actual?
Technically, the OBS integration, just like if you log into to OBS via Twitch, just pulls your stream key, and the stream key can get reset in cases where if you like change your password or something, for example. So maybe OBS just didn't get a new stream key from Twitch or something.
Interesting. Good to know.
Dein, hope Dean's spin page hasn't crashed, because he actually could be still seeing the old spin, as that does sometimes happen when when your internet goes out during the countdown of a spin, and the spin is cleared. The spin clearing may never arrive at the player's computer, I believe. So, I believe we might be good.
Looks like it.
So I shall send another spin. A couple of minutes.
We also have some lovely RNG maps coming up in a little bit, with at least one, which the first one will be another Bangkok, which I feel like has been at least a spin on some maps the past few matches. There's always been like a Bangkok, I feel.
Yeah, we did see lots of Bangkoks over the past, I believe. And yeah, we can see it could be Bangkok could be our only a random map, as if this Berlin now happens to be out or turns out to be a Dein Nomos win, that Bangkok is another Dein Nomos win. He will come out of the match victorious. But if In4Fun manages to win this kind of second Berlin now, then we will see more random maps afterwards. But try number 2. Let's hope this Berlin now goes fine. It is a Rolf Hirschmill loud assault rifle for target number 1, falling object dealer, target number 2, old eggs in the suit, target number 3, and loud pistol no KO bartender for target number 4, and loud SMG biker as the 5th target.
2 loud kills here, which is very different from our
3
previous
loud kills.
3. Oh yeah, 3 loud kills, which is previous from our 3. I guess the spin is making up for the 3 silent kills we've had so far.
True indeed, and almost I keep seeing a lot of 3 firearm spins actually, and I believe Berlin is kind of the only map, or one of the... Actually, no, that's not true. You could get 3 loud kills on other maps as well. 3 firearm kills as well, but it does look even more odd on Berlin, I believe. We see both players
definitely
bringing in this loud SMG. That's not on the map. Loud AR, I believe, is... Or actually, that might be on the map. I think the bikers surely carry loud assault rifles. And I believe there's a loud pistol somewhere across the map as well.
The loud pistol, the guy that you always have to KO when you're walking up these stairs that's in his chair carries a loud pistol.
Oh, right, yeah.
I don't... Do bikers carry loud SMGs?
And not loud SMG, but loud assault rifles.
Oh, loud assault rifles, that's right. Yeah, all the club securities have... the non-target club securities have loud pistols.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense, of course. Yeah, we see Dean. Oh wait, I actually just remembered I have to click things now. Dein running up to potentially his first kill here. Does have the loud X on body.
According to Sparkles, no one on the map has a loud SMG.
Yes, loud SMG is actually the one weapon, I believe, or one of the only weapons that you have to, you always have to bring in. It's not possible on map. The only others I can remember are there is no silent.
There's no silent sniper rifle. There's a loud sniper rifle, I want to say.
Yes, Tremaine has a loud sniper rifle. Actually, silent weapons, I think you only have silent SMGs. Cause I don't think there's a silent pistol or a silent AR either. And silent shotgun, of course, not as well. So I think silent weapons you always have to bring in. Except for SMGs. And of course the loud SMG. Yes, we've seen from these two players who are both got to wait. I clicked the wrong kill. Kills for these two players. They actually have a different spin on my end than these.
I was about to say it wasn't lighting up at first.
I just realized I have a different spin on my admin overlay than I have in front of me for these players, so I will have to do a bit of mix and match.
That's not the best.
But I'm sure we'll figure it out. Both players got, of course.
We have a very late fall, or a very late falling object kill, which you kind of have to leave those ones not exactly up, but you have to get prepared for going down to get dealer and then coming back up for a falling object.
That is true. I don't think there's a good way of getting a remote falling object anywhere.
As we do see In4Fun get his loud pistol, and Dein, I think, is about to get it, which means he only has one other option for falling object, I think?
Yeah, that's not a ton of targets you can do falling object on. That's for sure.
I mean, I think you can fall object on all or like most of the targets, but that does a lot of
that is fair.
non-TKOs. I want to say, so better to just do it on the few targets you can do.
Yeah, I mean, you could also just drag another target across half the map to the crane, and then that would also be an option. But
well, there's crane there, and then there's 2 bags of bricks that you can use, I want to say.
That is true. But let's see. Both players, or In4Fun now at the bottom of the club, clearing out security room, has Chamberlain KO'd. And might be picking up Rolf Disguise now, which is what Dein might be doing first now. And is indeed picking up his Rolf Hirschmiller Disguise.
It will not have the guard down in security as he has already left. Can Rolf still carry snipers? I knew at one point he used to be able to. I don't know if he still can.
Yeah, I do believe Rolf can still carry every weapon. Or can he not anymore? I think he still can.
I thought sniper rifle got changed at some point.
Maybe. I mean, it would make sense, I believe. But also, it wouldn't surprise me if he's still allowed to do it. But he can, for sure, as we can see, carry assault rifles. Scrap sword is apparently also forbidden, which is an interesting fact. I did not know.
Well, Reaper, from what Reaper says, it sounds like he can carry sniper, but who knows? Both players are waiting for the same target to walk down for this loud assault rifle kill.
Mr. Montgomery. Yeah, potentially loud assault rifle kill for Dein. In4Fun also has Chamberlain still in the security center KO'd. She could be used for the loud assault rifle kill. And Dein is looking to grab the dealer now, I believe, though.
Yeah.
Has gotten the that is a sedative syringe, which can be used for a very, very quick dealer grab.
We see In4Fun doing the lovely draggingness of bodies. I think he's dragging Montgomery currently.
Yes.
I want to say.
Montgomery to the boiler room. I'm not sure if the boiler room is soundproof, but if it is, that is 2 easy options for 2 loud kills, as we see him currently carrying his loud AR running towards those targets. And it is soundproof indeed. That's one of the loud kills done for In4Fun, and he has a biker just around the corner. That's the other loud kill done in a second.
As we see Dein about to KO the other guard that In4Fun had gotten prior to getting Ralph. So both players very much in similar spots here.
Indeed. In4Fun 2 kills ahead though. Dein still has to do the kills, but Dein has the dealer disguise, which certainly gives him an advantage.
As we will see Dein go for, maybe not go for a drag here. Is gonna, looks like maybe attempt to just box up, or oh no, he does look like he is going for the drag.
So, long drags ahead for Dein. As we just saw, the boiler room is soundproof, so that's an easy option for these 2 kills. In4Fun in the meantime doing the exact same dealer grab as we've seen from Dein's end. Does get it nicely done, and that means In4Fun only needs to get the falling object kill. I don't think he has a target prepared for that just yet, but certainly has lots of options.
Well, time cube technically, I guess, yeah, 8 minutes. It's what, 4 kills on In4Fun's side and 3 on, about to be 4 on Dane's. I think Dein can only has 1 opportunity for this falling object kill. Unless he drags someone else. Yeah, easy kills, ones, I should say.
That is true. Certainly curious to see what either of these players are going for. And yeah,
I think In4Fun just missed 1 timing and is going for the other.
Yeah,
while
Davenport seems to be on a run back, and Tam's also not great.
Dein is going to go for a KO falling object up here as well.
Interestingly enough, that's something I didn't consider, but yeah, that is Agent Banner with a possible falling object kill on him. Let's see if Dein gets this. And there's the shot, and there's the falling object kill.
Did it.
Very nicely done, but Dein, I believe, is further away from the exit as In4Fun is, and if In4Fun can get this down nicely, just
In4Fun's, the wait is for the guard to stop talking, and we see Dein finish here with a 10:31.
Indeed, and I believe In4Fun can certainly take it to a photo finish, but the triggered voice line on the agent caused him to, well, having to wait longer for the kill, and that is indeed a photo finish. 22 seconds between them, however. For the protocol, this will have to be.
I want to say that was first attempt on either player, on both players.
I believe so as well.
I was gonna say In4Fun barely. I think he barely missed the 1 falling object timing when he came back up.
Yeah, this In4Fun also just said it in chat. World record of missing most falling object timings, and it is away from In4Fun's end. I mean, this was expected, I would guess. 22.36 seconds. Not something you can catch up with a single load here. And this map will go to Dein Nomos. Very nicely done. But yeah, the theme continues of lots and lots of very, very quick spin. Or not quick, but very, very close spin finishes.
That's not. Both Haven and Fortuna, while they weren't actual photo finishes, they were very close. Except for In4Fun getting an unfortunate row up spot for in Haven, but so very much both players very neck and neck as we head to Bangkok next.
Absolutely, this is the first match point for Dein. If Dein wins this map or ties 2 more, he will win this quarterfinal, move on to the semifinals. The players already know their semifinal opponent. It is going to be Hashishin47. So they certainly know what they're going to go up against next, should they win this one, but both of them said they're taking it 1 match at a time, not thinking about the next one too much. In4Fun said he's done that in previous tournaments where he was always thinking ahead, trying to strategize his map picks, only to then lose in earlier rounds. So all his planning is kind of for nothing. So
yeah, especially in a tournament with single elimination, there's really no. You got to take it. You got to play your maps or play your matches one at a time and really and win them, because otherwise you lose and you're out. There's no coming back from that.
Absolutely. But yeah, another loss from In4Fun and he's out.
Practicing a Jordan fall as well.
Jordan a live fall as a recording crew. Seen here first.
That's a pretty nice fall grab. I feel like you might be able to KO Jordan there as well.
Oh, for sure, yeah. I mean, this is the one, or kind of a very usual spot for Jordan isolation, I would guess, with the peekaboo if you're in trespassing disguise. Maybe that's going to be something these players are going to use in this next spin.
Yeah, as we do have both players pre-planning. We have In4Fun pre-planning a shotgun, while Dein has pre-planned a calmer. Otherwise, their pre-plan is exactly the same. Welcome everyone from Blunts. Hopefully you're enjoying. We're at match point here. First match point, I should say.
Indeed, and could be over with this Bangkok spin. What have we got?
We have Jordan Cross Fiberwire Wader and Ken Morgan Sapier's Axe Exterminator.
Quick one. That, I believe. Both players, we can see them changing their starting location and bringing in the fiber wire. But apart from that, they are off. I believe the Sapper's Axe is in the basement. So it is going to be quite a run for that. But both of these players
running straight for Jordan.
Exactly. I mean, it does make sense. You kind of want to, especially with the live kill, and you're in the Wader's disguise, you kind of just want to get that kill down quickly.
Especially coming back from Jordan, like at the end, there's no exit near him. So you kind of always want to be on the ground or close to it when you finish the spin.
Indeed. So let's see. Dein, short advantage by a couple of seconds, but that could also just be stream delay.
In-game time, it looks like maybe load times took a second or something like that. But other than that, it's like 2 seconds max at the moment.
Absolutely. We see both of them expertly doing the peekaboo, getting Jordan to the bathroom, meanwhile picking up their fiber wire.
I believe Dein brought his fiber wire in while In4Fun smuggled it. As Blunt says, whoever does downpipe wins.
Let's see. Both getting the fiber wire. Jordan a kill. It's apparently done. And yeah, just gotta grab an exterminator, grab the Sapper's Axe, and get Ken, of course, likely gonna go for a well, the medic on Ken.
Most certainly. As we do see Dein take a little bit of a lead by using a calmer here to get a guard and not have to deal with the second one, but still not too far behind, even if it is under 10 seconds, really.
Indeed. Yeah, as you said, Dein, I think that's the only loadout difference between the players. Dein has brought in a calmer, where I believe In4Fun is still on his blue egg. Which allowed Dein to just calmer one of Jordan's bodyguards to get that a bit more quickly. Dein, a medicing Ken out here now. This actually could be the spot where he goes to the basement bathroom, I'm imagining, which could actually be advantageous for Dein.
Yeah, I was about to say, Dein looks to be, one, getting the axe, but also preparing for that just in case. As we do see In4Fun getting the exterminator disguise first, and I would assume he's going to head to the basement first, actually, and then seems to be doing getting Ken sick last.
Quite possibly. And this now obviously giving a bit of an advantage to Dein. Let's see, there's the Sapper's Axe. In4Fun has obtained it and is just gonna put it in his briefcase. While
As we do see, Dein does get the nice sickness on Ken here.
when because his guard is also sick, he can just KO Ken, and his guard obviously isn't around anymore.
As Dein also gets the waiter to go check on the camera with in a way an upshot, but with breaking the camera. So definitely looks like Dein is going to be taking it here as he completes it and now is exiting.
And looks at things, the earlier Durian might be what helps Dein to the win here. In4Fun just a medic Ken now and is gonna get the kill in a couple of seconds as well, but Dein is out, as we can see. Shot the camera very nicely to not get spotted by that. You don't want to do that. Don't want to rip the cams in the last seconds of your run. But Dein out, 5 stars, no for the finish sadly, and Dein is gonna take the map and this quarterfinals. GG's, very nicely done. This is gonna be the end for In4Fun's run. He is still gonna finish up this attempt, but sadly it's over for him.
And now with that win from Dein, we have currently one previous winner remaining in Scruffy, who very well easily could win it as well. But other than that, there's 2 RR finalists, and then Hashashin, who is having one of their best tournaments to date.
Indeed. Yeah, the bracket, the rest of the bracket certainly is stacked. Let's actually have a quick look at that. Oops, right away. This was a KO stage a match, and was the last round 2 or quarterfinals match between In4Fun and Nomos. Earlier today we had Joker J beating Yanini, so now our semifinals are all set. It is Joker J versus Scruffy in the upper half, and Dein Nomos versus Hashish and 47 in the lower half. One of the two, one of both of these matches players are gonna make it to the grand final. And yeah, insane performances from everyone so far in the tournament.
Definitely. As we now will have to await the scheduling of the semifinal matches next. But yeah, a wonderful tournament so far. Only 3 with a possible 4th match left.
Indeed, I believe there is a third place match intended, although it is not on the bracket yet. I believe that will be happening. As I think it is also important in terms of a prize money. Indeed, I believe Dein is currently not ready for an interview, although I did ask him for his thoughts on the map, or first thoughts on the match. Just said that he knew he had a chance, but didn't expect it to be an 8-2, of course. But other than Santa Fortuna, he seems he was playing. Thinks he was playing well, and we can for sure affirm that. Insane quarterfinals from both players here.
Yeah. I think the scoreline definitely didn't show how close the match was. With a few maps, like 20 seconds, it's someone else's. Like even 10 seconds, it's someone else's map. So definitely, the scoreline doesn't show exactly how the match went, but it definitely shows that like that's the fine lines at this stage of a tournament. Is even though the scoreline might show someone winning by a lot, if you go and look at each map, it's going to be 10, maybe more seconds difference, really.
Absolutely. And no point in looking at the upcoming matches, as currently are none, and we still need semifinals still need to be scheduled now. But I believe at this point, all we have left to say is to thank you all very, very much for watching. We hope you enjoyed the cast. Thanks to the 2 players for playing, obviously, and congratulations to Nomos for winning this one. Thanks to Deadly Muffin Man for co-casting this one with me. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Always my pleasure. Always enjoy it. And thanks to you for the lovely both casting and admin duties for the match.
It's been very, very fun. All right. Thank you all very, very much for watching. I hope to see you soon in another Roulette Rivals cast. Thank you and goodbye.
Adios.